So we're back in Creature Chorus. I am finally awake again. My name is Sunny Sleeps, and this is part 2 of this game. If you haven't watched the first part, you should probably go ahead and do that. But I essentially had to exit the game to stop the recording, but that meant I lost all my progress, so I had to go round up most of the creatures again that I had prior. And I realized actually that the little caterpillar makes like a little, it's like a very soft guitar noise. The bird obviously makes a really boom noise. I don't know what string that is, but the squirrel also makes a little obviously it was a crab. And I can't hear it. And the poop is actually the bear. It's not the caterpillar. And the frog is obviously the Alright, so surprisingly, the first time getting in this game, the first thing I saw was the snake. And I think the snake, I last saw it over here, but I don't know if it's still in this area. It is green. It is like a pastel neon green, which is probably why it's kind of hard to spot. And it is low lying, but it has a really nice animation. But I have to find it again. They do kind of move fast, quite frankly. I saw this because we saw the squirrel moving really fast the first time around, which was really not fast. We saw the squirrel the first time around, but actually he's quite fast, surprisingly. Yeah. I also, whenever I look at these games, I was thinking about this while I was walking around trying to find the other animals. So I'm just kind of repeating my thoughts here that obviously you didn't hear, but I thought. But I was just thinking about the fact that a lot of people who are competitive gamers really sometimes discount, in quotation marks, cozy games or like games that are more explorative. Or I even say they kind of discount horror games sometimes. But in general, these very like seemingly more feminine type of games, and I just like always think it's very almost not even just like rude to the people playing them, but in a way rude to developers, because this type of stuff, like this entire expansive area, obviously these people who are like talking about this probably don't program quite much, but like even so-called cozy games have a lot that goes into them, from the assets to the programming of like physics to like, you know, just simple input programming is quite extensive. And I think to say that they're not real games, for example, like Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley, like those types of things take a really long time to make, whether that's making realistic stuff, because like yes, for example, I don't know off the top of my head, like Red Dead Redemption, right? Those assets are very defined, they have been smoothed out, they have gorgeous looking, you know, reflections, shadows, all of that stuff, and that took someone to program. At the same time, someone who makes stuff like Animal Crossing, that also takes a long time, even to just perfect the aesthetic of it. There's the snake, there's the snake. Oh my gosh. Hey, bud. Ooh, you have... Oh, someone took so long to put that many... Did they take that long to put that many circles together? Maybe so, maybe not. I don't think I can really count all of those, but look at that. It gives such a smooth texture. Oh my goodness. Is that, you know, aside from the whole entire cozy game, man, the concept of, what do you call it? All 3D shapes just being a whole bunch of 2D shapes stacked on top of each other is, it makes sense, but also it's really funny to see it in practice with the snake. But yeah, look at that fluidity. Oh my goodness, it looks really good. The way that the snake looks. Like, while, like, the second circle sometimes comes forward, like, the smoothness of its slither is really nice. Which I can really appreciate on the basis that, like, some of these are, like, just sort of 2D. Like, this little crap, which is fine. He's cute. Oh, I'm a guy! I'm a little dude. Oh, wait. I can play notes if I put, wait, WS to bend. I'm WSing. Bending? What does that mean? Alright, I'm not as good sounding as these other guys. That's not the right note. Alright, these are cute that the notes come drawn out. Orange color to it. Like, yeah, I do think that a lot of these games, like in Small Concept, are a lot of people's first games that they program. Not even first, but like maybe second, third, fourth, fifth, and like this type of thing to get all the assets, to get it working, to fix all those bugs takes a lot of work. And I admire programmers, I admire all the artists that do stuff like this. And I think to be appreciative of games like this on platforms like itch.io, where we can get those games for free and pay what we would like to those creators, it's a true blessing, right? Like, a lot of people, especially people with fan art, they sometimes do it for free, right, and take commissions afterward. And I think that we definitely should value artists, whether they're programmers, dancers, or visual artists, to really value the time that they put into making stuff like this for us to enjoy. And it's a lot of our hobbies, a lot of our free time, a lot of our recreation and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's just my opinion. But genuinely, I think this person did a great job on the shadows. I think they did a really cute job on making it look pixelated, while also, I think, not overburdening themselves and making it look, you know, hyper realistic. But it's definitely very adorable, very immersive, and like kind of, oh, you can see even in the background that those rocks are pixelated too with the 3D water. But yeah, I thought that it was a very cute experience, and Creature, of course, was a very nice game. So with that, I am going to bed. Sunny is going to sleep. So I will see you until we wake up. Good night.